Are you stressed or unhappy and just show up for the paycheck? Maybe the new year is a time to rethink job satisfaction and personal happiness. And it's something that affects both the employee and the employer.
In the book, The Life Bridge, author Ulrik Nerloe talks about balancing work and personal life, and he joins us now. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you much for having me.
You talk about bringing your heart to work. What do you mean by that?
For me, I've experienced through thousands of hours of mentoring work and for big culture changes that people very often forget about bringing their heart to work, which basically means that they're coming for getting their paycheck, they don't get any thrilled about it, they don't get any energy about it, and they're not happy about it. And it's basically because they are not aware of what it takes for them to become happy.
Wow. Okay. So you just kind of touched on some people show up for work just to get their paycheck. Do you have some tips for those employees who are just showing up for their paychecks?
Basically, it's by stopping up and starting to reflect. I mean, most people, they do not stop up and reflect on what is important for them and what is making their heart beat before they get into a pain. And this is something that most people actually do. And by actually figuring out what makes them happy, what gives them energy, why is it they do come to work, and what is giving them meaning, is what is needed for people to stop up and change this.
So is it a mindset? Because some people just have a boring job, and how do you make that happy and make it your happy place?
It's a mindset, definitely. It's also to become aware of what gives you energy, what drains your energy, and as well to figure out what is it that actually is contributing to a meaningful life.
Well, could it possibly also put some pressure on employers to make it so their employees have a much better work environment?
Sure. I mean, in my experience, this problem is not only for employees, it's also for employers. A lot of people, when they come to work, they're not really authentic. It's just a role play. And people connect with people, not roles with roles. So this is something that also needs to change from the employer's side as well. And again, it's a mindset. It's where you put your focus into. I'm strongly a believer what you think is what you get. So if you think about positive things, you get positive things. But a lot of people are more aware of the things they don't want instead of what they want.
Let's talk about those people, because the drainers, I call them the neg-outs. How do you work with them, and how do you not let them rub off on you?
Yeah. I don't believe that there are any people that wake up in the morning saying, hey, I'm going to drain everybody from the energy. But I mean, if you get into a culture, business culture, or culture in general, where people really being authentic, do have the trust between one another, you are actually able to communicate that. And I don't think it's crossing any borders. Just go to someone and tell them, hey, show an interest, show curiosity. So what's this person say? Hey, are you aware of you're actually draining everybody around you? Is there anything I can do for you to change this? And show an interest instead of being judgmental about it.
Wow, that's really good advice. It sounds easier said than done.
Yeah, but it's good practice.
But it is not that difficult, actually, and people actually appreciate it afterwards.
Wow. Well, I could say that Ellen and I could say it to each other, and we wouldn't feel upset about it, but we don't have that feeling.
Thank goodness, right? It helps when you work with people you love, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
absolutely.
Ulrik, thank you so much. It's good food for thought, especially as we head into the new year.
Thank you so much.
If you want to check out his book, The Life Bridge, Your Journey from an Unconscious to Conscious Life, go for it and check it out.
I love it. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Well, Fitbits keep us healthy, but now there's a new high-tech way to keep your pet healthy, too.
Super cool. And we're going to show you how these new collars work. That's coming up.
And we like to give shout-outs to our most dedicated eyewitnesses. Fezzik the Akita and his owner Charlie currently live in Venice Beach. Charlie is a marriage and family therapist and amateur photographer. She loves taking pictures of Fezzik while she's out and about.
And Charlie snaps pictures of her pooch in front of her favorite street art. Wow, they're beautiful. And she had the opportunity to meet many great mural artists, and sharing their work motivates her. And of course, Fez makes the perfect model. And we'd like to thank Fez and Charlie for tagging their post with hashtag ABC7 Eyewitness.
Carbon monoxide is the leading cause of accidental poisoning deaths in the United States, claiming more than 400 lives every year.